Hi everyone, my name is Cullinane and I am the Chief Content Officer from Houghton, Mifflin, Harcourt. I'm very excited about the opportunity to chat with you a little bit about how we see the power of adaptive learning really having an impact in the classroom and impacting a child's learning experience. When we think about this from a learner perspective, we see a couple of things really taking hold. One, in an adaptive environment, you can start to see how you could create a learning experience for a child that is based upon their interests, based upon where they are as a learner, based upon proficiency and learning styles. And as they get better, as they want to accelerate, the engine will respond to where they are. If they need to slow down a little bit, again, the engine will help them do that. As a learner, you can really become empowered in that process. For a teacher, trying to create a learning experience that truly meets the needs of all the children in their classrooms, as we know, is very difficult. And while this isn't a silver bullet, we do believe that an adaptive experience can really help an educator meet the needs of their students where they are, as opposed to trying to find a common denominator or a place where they can meet most children in their classrooms. An adaptive learning experience allows them to get to each child in a way that we just don't see possible in most classrooms today. Now, as we think about the power of adaptive learning moving forward, we think there's a couple of things that are super important to reflect on. One, it's not a silver bullet. Adaptive learning is one tool in a teacher's toolbox. It's one solution. And we recognize that there is a tremendous ecosystem that needs to be created and thought through and brought to bear in order for a child to really have a holistic learning experience. We also recognize that this isn't about technology solving for a problem. It's one thing to have a great adaptive engine. It's one thing to have great analytics. But if you're not pointing to great content, it's not going to make a difference. And so we really focus on ensuring that while we have a strong engine, we have a great partnership that's helping us address that opportunity, but at the end of the day, what we point a child to has to be quality content, rooted in strong efficacy, and able to demonstrate that it's going to have an impact on a learning outcome. That's why we think that this is a complex problem that you can't just address one side of it. You have to think about it holistically. And we also think that this is really an opportunity for technology to make the difference that we all know it can. We've all been at this a very long time, and we've all heard all of the promises and all of the hope that we've had for seeing technology have an impact in the teaching and learning process. And while in many instances it has fallen short, I actually believe that this is a time in which we're going to see it make a significant difference.